everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Okay, are you ready? Are we ready? If I need to stop, put some sort of emoji or something in here to get me to stop. But again, I'm going to try not to stop and talk so much in this one. All right, you ready? Let's go. It is silent at first. There's a lot of silent stuff, but again, be careful for the beeps. Yeah, I'll try to. Well, thank you. Hey, girl, how you doing? Hey, Candy. Oh, and people hate me for it, don't they? It's fine with me. There, see if I can come back so you can see his face. The guy that gets handed this camera, this guy is Snyder. You should be able to see his face here in just a second. Not him. Not quite sure who that is, but he's going to hand it off to somebody here in just a second. There's Snyder right here. This is Snyder because that's who's putting on the camera. A lot of ASMR type sounds with this crime scene tape too. It doesn't help you can hear a chainsaw like the whole time.
I copy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. They're just kind of like stomping all over the place, not considering the fact that like somebody's scent could be picked up right there. But I don't even think, when did they bring in the dogs? The report is like 2 days later that they bring the dogs in. Plus, maybe because they knew that so many people were running around in this spot, maybe they just didn't think about it. But they really shouldn't have just been like going all over the place. I understand wanting to like cut off the crime scene, but they're literally trampling all over stuff. You're right. If you go down in the description box, I have 2 different links. I don't know why YouTube does this, but for like computer and Android, it's one link. And for iPhone, it's a separate link. And I have them in the description box. They're separated out. I don't know why they're like that. It's wild. Yeah, you're going to hear all of the noises the whole time. That skinny dude you saw, Snyder. Him. See, there's Nunez. I mean, we're going to have to get used to that. There's Nunes with who I think is Dylan. So the rest of them should be over here by this dumpster. Yeah, that's Dylan. So that's Nunes right there. Now you heard how everyone just sort of just kind of like made noise all at one time. I don't remember the exact timestamps for whenever alerts started going out. I know it's only been about 14 minutes since the 911 call, but everyone's sort of reacting like that at the same time. I wondered if they got an alert or got something on their phones, because they all just sort of made like a noise collectively, which was interesting. That's the biggest thing. We've seen all of them. They've all made appearances on TV in some way, shape, or form. I don't understand it either. Best he can. He is. He goes back around too. See this? I think this right here is Hunter Johnson. And this is that Lyndon guy, I think, or maybe Lyndon's over here. I can't remember what Lyndon was wearing. But at this point, both of them are there. Jack D hadn't walked up yet. You'll see him.
Where are you living at?
I live right over there, but that's my ex-girlfriend for 5 years. I've done everything.
Your ex-girlfriend and your dog. Are you hanging out with these guys right now or no?
Okay, that's Jack.
No, are you just walking by?
No, I came over here because I saw this. I'm just
trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, man. Yeah, I'll have you sit here for a second, and then we'll have someone talk with you, okay? Want to come over here with me?
Is that somebody's undies in the street? Watch behind Jack. It looks like there's like a pink pair of lacy underwear on the road.
Sit here for a second, and then we'll have someone talk with you, okay?
Like right here.
Want to come over here with me?
This right here. Shoes or some sort of like sock shoe. Like that's what it looks like. And then undies. That is somebody's lace underwear. Right in front of the crime scene house. That's probably what it was.
Okay, bud? Give me, what's behind your back, dude? Sir, nothing? Okay. Mind if I search you real quick, dude?
Watch, you're going to see his phone.
What's your name, dude?
See, he's going to get into the back of that car with that phone and still doesn't talk to the Goncalveses. I don't understand that.
Okay, now you come up right here.
He's the only one that they separate.
You want to sit in the car for a second?
I can if you like.
That'd be great. Okay, man. I also want to talk to you in a second. Thank you. Huh? Just so we can keep you separated from the people at work.
Why? Why aren't you separating the two that were there? Instead, you're letting them talk back and forth to each other. Wild.
Around. So then, yeah, I'll have someone talk to you in 1 second. Okay, man. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Right there on the ground. Okay, now here he starts his pictures. Yeah, I don't understand why they don't separate them out. That part. Yeah.
Hey. Guy just walked up to me and said, "Hey man, can I talk to you? What's going on?" I said, "Who are you? Or do you live here or something?" He says, "No, it's my ex-girlfriend of 5 years. It's in there, and I don't know what's going on. I just live right over here." He just pointed. He said, "Right over here." And I said, "I'll have someone come talk to me." I said, "He's in the back of his car."
Okay. You been in there yet?
I need to take pictures of this stuff, and I'll work my way in all the way in.
Well, get all the games and all that stuff.
He asked him if he's been in there yet. He said no.
One room that still hasn't been cleared.
He said there's one room that still hasn't been cleared. That's the one with the lock on it that they couldn't get into, I think is what he means. Yeah, that's a big question I have. That part too. Because Hunter had a knife, you think they would separate them? Just regardless. Oh, it gets real crazy later. There's like a group of them. Dollinger and Lanier, they're all together, and they're whispering like this. They're like huddled together, and they're whispering like this. Like, I can hear you, bro. Ooh, be careful, because this stuff is loud. It's crazy on the body cam. Ethan's Jeep looks more orangish with a sunburst. But in the stuff with his parents, where they keep the Jeep in their house, it's red.
Not yet. I'm about to, though.
The Range Rover, that's not really the Range Rover. I'm so confused on that part. And if he knows all the information about her error code on her Range Rover, obviously he was like still very much in the know of her life. So why wouldn't you have called her parents? Because there's no way that, like, we know that the Goncalveses at this time are like, again, Christy's niece, Sabrina. They've said her name.
Do we know everybody's vehicle that's here so far? Yeah, well, that's odd that guy came back.
Okay, that's odd that guy came back. Is he talking about Jack?
Do we know everybody's vehicle that's here so far?
This is Jack. Jack, whenever he walks up, he's like, this was my girlfriend. We dated for 5 years. And that's what he was just telling, what's his face? I can't remember that guy's mustache's name.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's odd that guy came back. Okay. Yeah.
I think you just said I'm going to go with the dog. You're going to see them handling Murphy.
I have one in my car. Huh? Yes, it is, isn't it? Me too. Me too.
See right there, that was like just an example of what it looks like whenever I put the two pieces that I had to record together. Because I had to do it in sections.
Okay, thank you.
See, this right here is, I believe, the Shark Tank house. Or maybe it's this one. This is 1112. It's one of these two right here. That's where one of these is where Xana used to live. It looks different from this view.
Perfect. Okay. Are you going to take pictures of them?
I took pictures of them. I used them for scale.
Okay. I'll get you a tape measure in 1 second. Let me get pictures of going in.
Okay, so this one in the back is 111. Okay, this is 1126. This one's 1118. So when they talk in the report about the footsteps that they saw, remember how it's like two different directions. One of them, I think it's Snyder's. One of them says that the footprints leave the back porch area and go to the north, like the front of the house. And the other one says they lead in between 1118 and 1126. This, I just pulled up Google Maps so that I can like make sure that I have the addresses right. This one right here is 1126. This one's 1118. I believe 1118 is the one that they used to call the Shark House or the Shark Tank House where Xana used to live. And this would be the path where they're claiming they saw the footprints lead. I don't know how you can tell that with this snow and the way everything is. I don't know.
Okay. Are you going to take pictures of them?
I took pictures of them. I used them for scale.
Okay. I'll get you a tape measure in 1 second. Let me get pictures of going in.
No, it's on the end of the cul-de-sac. We'll see it because Snyder goes down and talks to Jack's roommates right in front of the house.
Come back and take better pictures as we go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but he went to their house the next day. That's why I just find it strange. Like, you don't even answer the phone. Because they claim that they called Jack, that they called Maddie, that they called Kaylee. So I guess really I'd like to see some phone logs. Because again, she got a call from Sabrina, her niece. They had her juvenile children were getting messages and phone calls from people all over social media. If Jack was contacted and he didn't answer the phone and he's sitting right there in front of it, to me, that's odd. I feel like in those kinds of situations, it's an emergency enough situation. You would have that little, I don't know, I'm in the front of the house, though. I'll call you back when I know something type thing. Yeah, that's in my opinion. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why that's right there. Something messed up whenever I recorded it, I guess. See, they're even blanking out the blank room. Okay, now they're gonna go. See, this isn't. Okay, this isn't the same spot. This cup is still skinning up right. Well, somebody ends up stepping on it. This should all look the same way that it looked in Noon's camera. I just saw the knife on the table. Yeah, they're not letting you see anything down that hallway. There he is taking a picture of it. The bathroom. I don't know why they ended up blanking out that damn like decorative thing that they have over the toilet. It's just a bunch of magazine pictures. This is all going to be Xana's room right here.
Footprints over there.
He takes pictures of the slider from the inside. I think he took some from the outside, but I know that we're going to see him go into the kitchen here soon. I don't think he was wearing a mask. I didn't see him put one on. He didn't have one whenever they gave him the camera. Murphy was never stolen from the shelter. I don't know why people want to exaggerate situations. There's a paper trail for everything that there has to do with Murphy. Yeah. I just don't know if he talked to anybody while he was sitting in the
I
car.
haven't seen me out here. That was cracked by the.
I know I feel bad for him, though, because whenever Nunes talks to him later, he's like, I'm the only one that doesn't know what's going on. It is really sad. He's just like, I have no clue.
Is this up here? Yeah.
See, there's the kitchen. Now he's taking pictures of Dylan's room. See, the lights in the kitchen are on, and it's daylight outside, so I'm going to assume that they were automatically just on all night. Because they're on now. But I don't know.
Hey, sorry, John, step this side.
Can you get through it?
You got pictures of the palm print?
Yeah, I didn't realize there's people just on this one here and one here, so I just got the left one, but there's here.
The window.
It kind of looks like there's dust over them. See some sort.
So he just said there's like dust over them, so he doesn't think that they're fresh. A lot of people think they're from Halloween.
Still doesn't look.
Screens off of it. Oh.
Dry. Make sure if anybody tries to come up here, obviously.
So, you want me to move that tape to that fence post?
No, let's just keep it here for now. I'll come back and work around, and I'll bring you back that measuring tape.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right.
There's the dog leash. They're about to go upstairs.
Just take the doctor down for us. Did you get this room?
I got a couple pictures from the doorway. So.
I guess he could have.
And then
I guess he could have.
Head up. Back on.
what is it? 14 room or
I went and waited until my video went all the way through because it has to process all the way through for YouTube before closed captioning will work, which is why the one from last night didn't have closed captioning available because it had just finished processing right before the live. But I went in and tried to control F into like the transcript, and I never hear a damn thing about a sheath. But there's also a lot of silence. So honestly, the way that they've been with all of this, it might be mentioned and they silenced it out. I still have 1,000 million questions about the sheath because we're getting a different story from MPD than we're getting from ISP. According to MPD, no one mentions it in their reports. Payne is apparently the one who finds it later on, and the time for that is still way up in the freaking air. I know that we have the body cam now of him doing the interview with Jack at the same time that Talbot from ISP is claiming that he got there and Blaker and Payne were already there. But you're going to see that whenever ISP starts showing up in Snyder's body cam, because it goes that far, they're still not there. So I don't know why. I don't know why they mention this stuff. I don't know why the discrepancy in the timing. But according to ISP, it was partially covered by a blanket. FBI has made statements about how the blanket had to be fully removed before you could see the knife sheath. It can't be completely covered up. It can't be partially covered up. It has to be one or the other. The discrepancies are stupid. I don't understand it. And so, of course, with this, they're not giving us any more clarity. They're making it worse. Everything's a big black box. There's a bunch of silence. That's it. You don't hear anything.
We're on the left where the dog is.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Shut the door to this. Let the dog get there.
Let me get this picture.
What's up? Yeah, we got him.
You already checked back there? Okay, I'm gonna just check it real quick because this is making me nervous.
It's going to be just a big black box.
Like air.
What do you for this first thing?
Well, I'm sorry, Mama D. I've been there. I hope it gets better.
Can you open this door?
Yeah.
Are we going in here?
We don't shut
Okay, there's looks like it might
Yeah, it's from.
be from what?
It was open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a mention of that. When they're in Xana's room, there is a mention of there being footprints. They don't really give directions or anything, but there is mention of footprints. And I kind of wonder if maybe that's why they ended up bagging one of Xana's feet. They say it was her left foot. Maybe she stepped in blood that was already like there. Possibly. Maybe that's where the prints are from, but they did mention that.
Oh, we
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get step in there. So,
It's just gonna be a bunch of noises. You can hear him talking to Murphy. So watch them beats, bro.
okay, I'm coming.
And notice he doesn't really step in. Hammer. They will. They're going through here in just a second. He's about to pop up on the screen. There he is. And see, he's looking out there. He recognizes the people out there. So you can tell he wants to go where he like recognizes Dylan and Bethany and other people that he's been around, and he's looking that way. It does honestly bother me that like nobody tries to like get up and pet him or anything, because he's been around them for months now. Yeah, it's wild. There's like no reaction.
I'm gonna grab him a measuring tape, and I'm gonna re-tape this off.
So he's just like steady staring up there because he knows where they're at.
Even though we're able to.
See, that's kind of like stupid, like immature little beta bitches. I'm so sick and tired of like sick freaks. Go be sick on Discord. That's where your kind of stupid ass mentality belongs. Goodbye. He's about to do some more stuff with the tape now. So then he's going to start canvassing. He's going to talk to a bunch of people. He's going to go to 1112 several times. You're going to see a lot from him. I have no clue, honestly. I have no idea. He mentioned being told that there was a party at the house the night before. Snyder says that himself later. I don't think Jack saw him either, because he mentions in his interview with Payne, like an hour or 2 hours after this, right? It's like 2:40, 2:30 something. He starts the interview. He mentions to him then he doesn't know where his dog went. He mentioned something about the crime scene, but I don't think that he knew exactly what had happened. He also doesn't, like, his back would be turned to the house right now, so I don't think he saw him. Oh, that was by the windows. Yes, that makes sense.
Huh? Right down here? Yeah. So I'm trying to stay on the rocks. I walked up it a little ways.
Hold on one second.
Doesn't look like there's any fresh ones in this snow, so.
How can you really tell with the way that it's in the rock like that? It's so textured. See what's being said. Something's being said. Home dude's outside. There's no reason for this. Yeah, they're not really. I mean, besides gloves, that's it. That's all I
There's a boot print right here. Right where I'm at.
Why do we need the silence?
I have that tape for you.
It probably was his own. I will say this. I want you guys to pay attention to all of the footage of this house in the 360 of this house. There's Murph right there. The photos that were taken in the 360 of this house as this was happening, as this was fresh, as this was a few hours old. Where's the seepage? Looking through all the photos that we've gotten so far, looking through anything that we've seen so far of them going around the house, I haven't seen it. And I've been looking for it, but I haven't seen it. So if you guys happen to notice it as they're walking around, because he's going to do some more stuff, let me know, but I haven't seen it.
Okay. And down. I'm going to go try to see if everybody recognizes all these cars in here.
Okay. Eventually here too, we're going to have to start. We'll wait.
There's a footprint that comes down right where I tied it. Well, we don't want to walk up in the snow. It comes right here, right where that rock right there, and it angles down that way. I didn't get a picture of it.
Okay, so that's what he's talking about when he says it goes in between 1118 and 1126. That one right there.
Okay. Well, God, cameras up here with their.
No.
Well, once detectives gets here, we'll
start doing more to help.
Well, we'll start doing. We'll do a little bit more stuff. Yeah.
Murphy.
See if everybody recognizes these vehicles. Do you guys recognize all these vehicles in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about any of these ones? Blue one. Anything else? Black truck.
One of them are.
Right.
He just said, did Hunter Chapin just say my roommate's truck is the truck? Did he just say that the black? What's happening? Which one? The one in the street? Because I could have sworn the one in the parking lot actually belongs to the Chapins. So one more time.
Start doing more to help.
I think he's talking about a different one.
We'll do a little bit more stuff. Yeah.
See if everybody recognizes these vehicles. Do you guys recognize all these vehicles in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
In there, meaning the parking lot.
What about any of these ones? Blue one. Anything else?
My roommate's car's the truck.
Okay.
Black truck.
On the street. Okay.
Right. So you recognize these first two, though? Okay.
That dude literally forgot Jack's even in there. There goes Murphy. Okay, so Hunter Chapin was talking about this black truck right here. Okay. Mm-hmm. That part. I don't think she does. Or didn't at the time. She apparently bought a Jaguar. That's the last I heard about that GoFundMe money. Yeah, it was sad. He was looking right at him. See, I'm not sure. Is that actually Bethany's SUV, or is that the SUV of the girl that like starts walking around with her? Because that SUV, that blue one, is not there whenever Noons first gets there. And Bethany is across the street, sort of like at the back of the house where Hunter Chapin like walks up that little alleyway. She's sort of like out that way. And then that blue SUV pops up afterwards. So I'm not really quite sure about the origin of that one. Okay, so yeah, Bethany's was totaled and it was in the shop. Okay, so that's our friends.
I'm just gonna start taking pictures of cars and looking at see if there's any somewhere.
Okay. I'll
There goes the poopy.
Don't want to start.
you want to just start
people
photo and
about
I'll
them,
start looking, I guess. Kind of explain stuff for the moment.
right.
I think we see them talk to that gold Honda and the other one in Noon's body cam. And we've seen some of these photos, I think. I remember seeing photos of cars that I didn't recognize.
Yeah, I didn't get too close, but
Someone's gonna have to cut a point. Yeah. So
Can't hear what they said. All I heard Snyder say was, yeah, I didn't get too close, but I don't know what that subject was.
no, nobody knows anything. Did one of them say they saw someone? Hi.
So right now they're just like talking to each other, trying to figure out what's going on. No, not that I'm aware of. Look, there's a lot of things going on in this video that in this case in general, that I didn't know was freaking legal. All I know is if some crime happens down the street and some cop comes in my yard and starts taking pictures of my shit, you better bring me a warrant because I don't even know those people. What are you doing? Yeah, and they're just walking up and taking pictures of everybody's stuff without even like acknowledging the fact that they're there. And I don't see how that's okay, but okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. The corrupt always end up making it big, don't they? Just taking pictures of everybody's vehicle in their driveway. Like if it's on the street, I kind of understand that because it's on the street. It's kind of like trash. If it's on the street and it's public domain, but walking up in people's driveways and stuff, bro, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's crazy to me. I always forget that there's like 3 houses right there. Because if you look on Google Maps now, it goes back like 20 freaking years. They don't let you see anything. It's completely blurred. All of this is like trees from the fall where they're all like dead and orange. It's old. Google Maps, they've completely destroyed it.
Okay.
Okay, so I think they just mentioned something about Jack D because they said something about, I don't know if he lives there. It's this house over here. It's just all up in their driveway, bro. Yeah, but is there extingent circumstances right here? I don't know. I don't know if this counts.
What's up, man?
Is it about me being outside or?
My buddy said he saw you out there.
Yeah, I was walking around trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, you guys live here?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
What?
Did you guys hear anything, see anything last night or early this morning?
Can you tell us, like, what happened?
We can't tell you what's going on right now,
Is everyone okay?
but we're going to have you guys you guys are all safe, okay? But we're going to have you guys stay inside for right now, if you don't mind. And we might have somebody come back and talk with you guys, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then appreciate if anybody leaves, so let us know. Okay. Okay, thank you. Do you mind if I take pictures right here? Is that okay? Cool. Okay, appreciate it.
All right, let's know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
That dude didn't even like, hey, how are you? Hi, what's going on? Just, is this about me? Wild. Wild. Looks like a lot of walkways. There's a lot of people walking back and forth. What the frick is that? Somebody digging in a dumpster? $113,000. Somebody can teach her how to smile. That's Jack's house right there. All the shoes on the lines are wild.
Yeah, I can't tell you
Jack's
that.
car, and that's where Jack is living.
Yeah, if everybody could just stay inside. Did you guys hear anything, see anything late last night?
That was my bad. I
Like
accidentally pressed
no?
the button.
Anybody hurt inside your guys' place?
We're all here. No.
Okay. No cut hands or anything like that? Everybody's fine?
Yeah, we're all here. Our roommate's actually one of the guys up there who went up there to go get his girlfriend.
Okay.
He's our roommate here, so we can. I'll just wait and see if he comes out. But
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna still talk with him for a little bit and
Yeah.
figure out what's going on. Okay. What was his girlfriend's name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Okay. Thank you.
That's Jacksonville.
And which vehicle is his?
This one.
This one right here. Thanks. Okay. Is that his current girlfriend?
I don't think they're dating right now, but they were.
They
I'm
off
just
and on?
thinking that. Like the one on the porch, that's like an outdoor couch. You can tell. You can buy couches specifically for outdoor weather. They have a different material on them. They don't like soak in water. A lot of these, a lot of these other couches are not outdoor couches. Yeah, it just takes their word for it. Yeah, isn't that wild? I was thinking that too the first time I was like listening through. It's like, so you're not gonna like be like, can I check your hands? Can I look at your like? Can you show me? Can you lift up your sleeves? Like they're just like, okay, cool. Wild.
Do you mind if I talk to you real quick for a second?
Yeah, that's true too.
This is your address here.
We all live right here.
What's your first name, man? Your last name. I think I interacted with you not too long ago. I remember that name. Did you drive a Tacoma? Did you have to call your dad?
Yes.
What's your day?
I was the one parked over there. Yeah.
What's your day of birth, man?
2000.
So is this red one his Tacoma then? Because he just said he drives a Tacoma. It's not the squinty eyes, it's the mouth. I have tried to like reenact the way that Dylan does her mouth when she smiles. So she taught herself how to do that, or somebody taught her how to do that. There's nothing natural about the face that she makes. That is a lot of practice to make your mouth move that way. And it's very, Dylan's not an ugly girl. She's very, very pretty, regardless of how I feel about the situation. She's not an ugly girl. So I don't know why she does that with her mouth. It's been flabbergasting to me since the first time I've seen her pictures.
What's your phone number? Okay. And then what unit are you in?
We're in a right here.
Okay.
You're gonna laugh. I try. I laugh every time.
And what was your buddy's name that's up there right now? And were you with him last night by chance?
We were at the bars, but then I went back to my girlfriend's house, and these guys all came over here.
Okay, and he came back. What bar were you guys at?
Here, right? Yeah.
You were with him all night? Okay.
We were at the corner club.
Okay.
He got off work, and we went to the corner club, and he came back here.
When he went up, so is this Adam in the back? He just said when he got off work, we went to Corner Club, or maybe it was Jack. Because we know Jack got off work, according to his story. He got off work, he brought food to the Corner Club for Adam, and then he went back to the house. So maybe he means whenever Jack got off work, they went to the Corner Club. But Adam is supposed to live here too, but I don't feel like either one of these. I mean, this guy back here could be Adam, but the guy that they're speaking to right now is not Adam, because he's talking about how he actually was at the club with Jack, not that he was working at the club.
Okay. And you said they were dating?
They were for a long time, but they kind of just got off.
How's their relationship been?
Good.
Good and fine. They get along and
Still hang out with each other.
okay. Any arguments or anything like that between them that you know about?
No.
Nothing that you've seen?
Nothing that I've
Has
seen.
anything ever been physical between them?
I think it could be him back there.
Any verbal arguments that you've noticed?
None that I've seen, no.
Nothing he's not talking about or anything like that?
No. They seem to be on fine terms.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Can I talk with you for a second over here?
I didn't hear all this. This might be Adam.
What's your name, man? Do you mind if I see your hands real quick, dude? Okay.
Yeah, at least yeah.
Birth.
2001.
And a phone number for you? Okay. And you were with, what was your buddy's name? What's up there? You were at last night?
Yeah, we were at the bars and they came on.
Okay. How did you see him last night?
Okay, so then not Adam.
Seen?
Yeah.
Because he just said, yeah, we were at the bars and then went home. So he was somebody that was actually like out and not working last night. Huh. Okay.
Happy, fine, normal?
Yeah.
Okay. What time did you guys make it home from the bar?
Yeah, there's several people in that house.
30-ish.
You didn't shut it down?
No, I tried. Tried our best.
Were you guys at the corner club?
Yeah, we were.
Hey, Jackie.
And then what happened once you guys got back?
Good.
We went downstairs. I went out for a little bit upstairs and I went to bed.
Downstairs. How intoxicated was he?
We were at the
Corner club till 1:30, so
I'm pretty drunk too.
pretty drunk. Okay. What time did you guys go to bed at?
2-ish, probably.
So just hung out real quick and then. Does he share a room with anybody?
So I'm glad somebody else said it. See, that was one of the first things that we heard was that they got back, they left the corner club, grabbed fast food, went back and played video games. And that was apparently why Jack didn't actually answer the phone, was because he was busy playing video games with his buddies all night. And he was basically like ignoring her because that's his ex-girlfriend and he doesn't want to deal with her. That's the story that I remember hearing. I don't remember where it originated from. I just know that was repeated for like a super, super long time. It could have been one of the things that came from Kim. That could have been a WSU Kimism. I'll have to go back and check, but I do remember hearing that story quite a bit.
And Kaylee's his ex-girlfriend, is that correct?
It was definitely a thing.
Okay. How's their relationship seem to you?
Yeah, Adam was working that night.
Perfect. She's just moving down to what I know. She's moving down to Texas
She's moving to Texas.
sometime soon.
Where's she?
Did he just say their relationship was perfect? Jack is like brokenhearted and depressed. The frick you mean perfect? He's literally reaching out to the school and telling them that his life has like declined. How are you going to describe it as perfect?
Moving to Texas.
She got a job.
Okay.
But yeah, that came out because of that dog.
The video game thing was like for the first like 2 years that was going around that it was like video games. He had gotten fast food and they were playing video games back at the house. now in the reports, it's, oh, I was asleep. Oh, I don't know. I must have been turning off the alarm. And, you know, in my brain, it's the alarm and must have just answered the phone for 17 minutes of empty air. Because, you know, now he's not telling us the truth about that either. It's also dumb.
Murphy.
Yeah.
He's up here all the time. I was wondering.
Gotcha. Okay. She's moving to Texas. Is she currently seeing anybody else or anything like that you know of?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Would you be upset if she was?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Oh, stop.
But you know, right? Does he seem like someone that'd be jealous or anything like that? No?
They said he was real quiet. Looked it. That's usually what you got to worry about, though. I still don't think he had anything to do with anything. I look at his face, and I just don't think he's got it in him.
Okay, it's definitely.
We'll be able to
We could hear what he was
tell
saying.
you guys more. But okay. Really can't say anything. So we want to make sure all of our information stays with us, you know. If anybody seems odd, more odd than usual, more worried about what's going on or anything than they think they should be, if there's any wounds on anybody, if you notice anything out of place, make sure you guys give us a call, okay? Okay. Let's see. We might have detectives reach out to you guys or some more of your roommates for some follow-up questions.
I know we have
okay,
reports from them, so they were
Thanks.
called in. And they did do
And
more
this is
interviews because we had them.
Did you guys take this to and from the corn club? Which car did you guys take?
We had a ride.
You had a ride. Okay.
Sober driver guy.
That wasn't a trick question, by the way.
That's the house that's in the 1112 camera that we see. Ew.
Hey, do you guys mind if I walk around back? Is that cool? Thanks, guys.
Hammock in the backyard. I need to put my hammock back up. There's no snow at all anywhere but at 1122. That is so weird. Well, I'm leading out of 1122, but it's still real strange. Leaves have been falling for a minute. So crunchy. Dang, you gotta put your hand on the ground to climb up that hill? That's crazy. There's a red Solo cup. More couches. A little bit of snow. It's so weird.
Hello. Huh?
What's going on?
Can't really tell you guys right now.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry about it. You live here?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Everything
Is
gone?
that Adam,
Yeah,
I
I just
wonder?
got home.
Okay. Were you gone last night or?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
'Cause I think he pointed at Jack's house. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, there was some rumors in the beginning that Jack was with somebody that he was dating, but we never got anything from that. I've never seen anything about it, like actually just some random stuff going around. There's a lot of random stuff going around that there's nothing receipt-wise for. I don't know.
Is Kaylee the one that's upstairs with the other guys? Because the boyfriend was over here, and they were all drinking last night. She went to bed like 32, but they were at the corner club with that girl. Okay, because that's where they said they were. Okay, and then he said that they recently broke up.
Roger just texted me and said he's going to come in.
Why we gotta be silent? This guy right here is now the chief. Dollinger.
So they might have been at the corner club. I don't know how much you guys know. Last night, they might have been at the corner club. This group of guys up here at 11 was possibly with them. And one of the couples, I think it might be one of the females that's deceased, his ex-boyfriend came up earlier and was asking what was going on. So he's in the back of Mitch's car. But they were all with him last night till 2, so that's all I know so far. His dad just walked all the way around and didn't see any blood anywhere, any handles, or anything like that. I don't know. They might just let us, those guys. They seem pretty cooperative. But
We got prosecutors pulled up on 12
I just got a call from Ashley.
I don't know who this guy or this other guy is. I don't recognize their faces. This guy just said he just got a call from Ashley, which would be Ashley Jennings, because Dollinger just mentioned the prosecutors.
But there's a ton, obviously, you guys know it's a lot of apartments in there, so there's a lot of guys in there. I assume probably all.
Yeah, that's Gunderson, right? Stash guy. Yeah. There's 2 G names. One of them is with ISP, and then there's him. I always get them confused. I just call him Mustache.
Yeah, you just want me checking downstairs and stuff, trash cans. Anybody close pitched? Or do you want from me?
I think right now just seeing security, making sure people aren't coming and going and touching anything.
Okay, we got that locked down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Gunderson is the one with Moscow that has the mustache. Gilbertson is the one from ISP that wears the suit. Hey, hey.
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, can you guys stay here for a little bit?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that okay? And then not go out your guys' back door this way or out that way.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Don't worry.
Or everybody inside, just your roommates, or
Yep. Yeah.
No.
There's just
you and extra?
2 more people.
More people.
Well, I guess there's 2 roommates that are out right now.
Okay.
They might be coming back.
Who's that?
Just my buddy's girlfriend.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So,
Appreciate it. Yep. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody still has their Halloween stuff up.
So both these houses are staying inside for right now. So
you're right.
and they all seemed
I don't remember Dalling's
curious, obviously.
position. I know that he ended up being like their media person, but then he ended up being the chief, and I don't know what his title was before all of that, honestly. So now it's been like an hour since the 911 call.
All right, so John, just want to go back to PD ready. He and I are going to start grabbing interviews.
I don't want to get too deep into the rooms.
Yeah, he just stayed at the doorways. Which honestly, if you think about it, if the girls were covered up at least like midway by a blanket and the sheath was just partially covered up, unless he was like in the room next to the bed or like really like reaching over with the phone, you know, trying to get the angle, maybe you wouldn't have seen it. That's why like Payne's saying by the door frame. No, bro, because the dude that took all the photos before you even got there didn't see what the hell you're trying to tell us that you saw. So if it was after the FBI, you know, like the FBI said, after the blanket was removed, okay, then say that. But not using the descriptive words that you were taught to use in elementary school is why we have these issues now with these inconsistencies, because no one is on the same path. Everyone's everywhere. Yeah.
That's it, man. It's a freaking camera. No, that's a pipe. Damn. Sure, it don't look like one.
It's hard to hear what they're talking about. Is that who that is? Okay. The guy with the black hair? Okay. What are they looking at? I wonder what they're doing on their phone. All that road is clear except for one little piece of snow right here. It's just so strange. Yeah, dude's all over the place. He goes all over the place. That sounds familiar. Are they looking at the pictures? Did he send them over to him? Maybe so. I mean, he's deep in his phone. Oh, he handed it to him? See, I didn't even notice. Oh, there it goes. Yep. I didn't even notice. And still not anyone, like, at least not that they've let us know. No one is mentioning seeing a sheath. That right there. This is why it's really interesting to me, because it's not just the two girls that had a blanket on them. Ethan was apparently completely naked besides socks and a blanket covering his midsection. Xana was the only one that didn't have a covering, and she was found in a sweater and her underwear. I don't know what to think about that. I know that it's like, you know, usually a signature of something, but I don't know. It's very odd. It's just all very strange. You're not going to see it on this. Okay, so this house right here, I don't know, can you see this on here if I'm pointing at this right here? This house right here is the house that you see on the 11/12 footage that sees the cars pulling in and out of the area. It's this house right here that you see on camera. We haven't seen a camera that faces 11/22. The only thing that we know is that Brett Payne in the report when it comes to Molly, the DoorDash driver, puts the verbiage in there about being able to visually see Molly pulling into the front parking area, the front parking lot of 11/22 King Road, seeing her pull in, get out, drop off the food, and he claims SV1 pulls in behind her. They're telling me it doesn't exist, but that verbiage is very specific. But when it comes to what we've seen, it's this house in the corner, not the actual crime house. No. I've seen this question a couple of times. I know that we have pictures of them putting those 90-degree angle measurement pieces next to like the handprints and stuff on the window. But when it comes to taking like fingerprints or really anything else, we haven't really seen any of that. We've really only seen a few pictures from MPD that were released before the court thing happened with Maddie's mom that has like specks of blood in certain places. We see some on the floor in Maddie's room right over the threshold. There's some like on the door, little specks on the door. But other than that, that's really all that we've seen. This house, it's a better view now. See how it's very similar looking? It's got like this bottom layer, the second layer, the third layer. That's why, like, when it first came out, I was like, holy crap, that's the freaking crime scene house. It took me like a day before it finally hit me. Holy shit, I'm wrong. That's not the house. That's not 11/22. It's this one right here. This is the dumpster that leads into the 11/12 camera. Why are we blurring out a cop car? Must be some sort of auto program. And why are we silent? What's being discussed right now, bro? It happens. It's later on in the evening. It's kind of dark. There's a lady outside doing a news report. And you have to really look in the background through like the dark. But as the light, like as it turns this like certain corner, the light from like the doorway of 11/22, you can sort of see them bringing out something. What you're going to see here in a minute is I think the ISP trailer. I don't think it's the one that they use to take the bodies. But I'll have to go back and find it, and I'll do a video on it and show it. It's the only thing that we see of what looks like them removing the bodies. But as for anything specifically, I don't remember a crime scene in real life that wasn't like a celebrity or something crazy like that to where they actually like showed the removal. It's been a long time for me. I don't watch the news though. I've been saying that for a long time. I don't feel like that's normal these days. Regular channel cable news stations don't really do that kind of thing. Now, if it's like an internet-based one, then they might. It's not normal in my opinion. That's just me. I've never heard that before. He had a brand new looking Volkswagen sitting right outside of his house. And I wasn't aware that they had a Hyundai Elantra. That's the first I've heard of that. I think somebody in Jack's family has one, but I don't think Kaylee's family had one. I remember there being discussions about the vehicles in the very beginning, and everyone was saying that Jack had a white Hyundai Elantra or a white car, but that's a dark gray Volkswagen. They've never given us the size. They've given us measurements when it comes to the footprints that they apparently, or boot prints that they apparently saw outside. But when it comes to anything regarding the latent shoe print, the only thing that has changed from the original story was that it was actually in the actual threshold of the door, according to Ann Taylor anyway, because again, they've yet to show us any photos of this. We were originally told that it was like in the hallway, sort of like pointing towards the kitchen. But in reality, apparently, it's in the threshold of the door, meaning that the door would have had to have been open in order for it to be placed where it was. But since, again, there's nothing that like it leads from, that it leads to. Normally, whenever you step in something wet, you step in the puddle, and then it's a big copy, and then a lesser copy, and then a lesser copy, and then a lesser copy, and it fades. You don't see any of that, apparently. It's just the one. Like something just plop on the ground. No, make that shit make sense. I want to see the photos of all that stuff. Everything that they have mentioned in the PCA, the only thing that we've seen so far is like the car stuff, which I'm glad that they finally came up with that stuff. I'm doing some research into the car thing because someone actually sent me the photos I was asking for from Dateline, where they apparently had like the leaked photos that came from his phone of his vehicle, and the original photos when he took the pictures of the front of his white Hyundai Elantra, like either right before he moved to Pennsylvania or right after he moved. No, not to, from Pennsylvania to Washington. There's no bumper thingy. There's no bug thingy on it. And that's something that we've been trying to figure out. So I don't know when he put it on there, but in these original photos, it's not on there. Now, I also went finally and opened the link to the Celebrite Google Drive. It's literally all selfies. All selfies. So I emailed them back today and I was like, hey, I know you have permission to share certain things, but are there any that aren't of his face? Are there any pictures from his phone of like his car or anything else that y'all can release? Like, why is it just selfies? Because that's really what I was looking for. I don't care about seeing his face all over the place. I don't care about none of that stuff. But pictures of like his car and like other things, that's what I was looking for. And there's none of that in the Celebrate stuff. So maybe they'll respond to me tomorrow and we'll get some information on that. I don't see why the selfies would be the only thing that they're allowed to release. That's absolutely stupid. Show me everything, or why are we talking? I don't understand it. But I'm going to try to get everything I can together about the vehicle as much as possible. But those original photos from the Dateline So Say leak that were finally sent to me yesterday, there's no bug thing. There's no bug thing. So we're going to be going over all that stuff real soon. Okay, see, we have somebody that says a size 10 and then someone that says 13.5. Guys, they've never told us the size of the van shoe print, just what was found in the boot print outside. When it comes to the inside latent print from the very beginning of this case, we've never gotten anything else from them at all. Unless something was said in court, there's nothing in a court document. I don't think Ann Taylor ever mentioned a size. But yeah, no, we've never gotten anything else when it comes to the latent print itself.
Hey, ma'am.
They
Ma'am,
didn't.
can you stop right there for me? Come back down here.
It does.
All right, we're not going to have anybody come back this way, okay?
Oh, okay. She's gonna go to my friend's house.
Okay, are they right up here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's walk around just on the road,
Right.
please. And do you live in this one right here on the other side? Okay. You can go up the stairs. You can go right in through that front door.
Yeah, he's like, ma'am.
Hey, guys, make sure nobody walks right through here, okay? Or on the back side of your house, okay?
So many silver SUVs. Just somebody who lives in that house. Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's got to be some sort of auto program because it is everywhere. Okay, K-pop, find me the doc. Send it to me in my email. Por favor. So many people in this one little area. It's wild. Like, look at all these vehicles. So many people in this little small spot. Again, send me the paperwork because there's no paperwork for that. We have measurements for the boot print, nothing for the inside. If you have the paperwork, send it to me. You can see the little program, like it doesn't know what to do. It's all everywhere. I don't know how long he stands here. But he goes up and he talks to them at the 1112 house quite a bit, like a few times back and forth. He's literally all over the place. Bro, my son, every day, the sing-along video, not gonna lie, the song at the very end where they finally defeat the bad guy is awesome. I love that song. I didn't think that we were gonna like this damn K-pop Demon Hunter movie, but it's really good, and it honestly has like a really good like lesson at the end. Like, evil loses, good wins. Like, there's always going to be goodness that prevails in something. I really liked it. I didn't think we were going to like it. Just on a tangent. But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters is actually a really, really good movie. I saw that. I don't understand that. I would have to know. I would have to know for show. No, that's Brett Payne. This is Ryan Snyder. See, this got to be a news guy because he's walking around with like what looks to be two massive cameras like hanging off of his sides, but it's hard to tell. We know that somebody from a radio station, one of the local radio stations that like has a good rapport with the police for getting information, was apparently the first guy on the scene. So I don't know if that's him or if that person might be with the police. I don't know, but they got like some cannons that they're walking around with. I wonder if they're taking pictures. It might be a student reporter. I know they mentioned 2 of them in the book. From the Argonaut. Yeah, they mentioned them in the book. That might be them. Same. When we found out in the book that they went to the frat house and locked the frat house down, everybody had to put their phones up and everyone stayed in there all night until the next morning. And they just had like conversations and had memories about Ethan. No, you didn't. You were getting people's stories straight. There's a reason why the Chapins did all the things the Chapins did. I don't give a shit what kind of lesson that you're trying to put out there or who you think you might be. Sending your kids back to that school whenever there was a plethora of other colleges they could have gone to and y'all got y'all's damn tuition money back, you could have sent them anywhere. Instead, you sent your damn son back to a house where he had to look outside of his window every freaking morning and see the house that his brother was murdered in. How much do you really give a shit about your damn kids? I don't give a damn. The Chapins will always be on my list, okay? Of you're just a shitty human. I don't care. I don't care. The Chapins are bad. I don't care. Just like thinking about their bullshit just makes me mad. She's like Greek row. Okay, she's like Greek alumni. The way that she handled all of this is literally to a T. I don't trust nothing those people say. Was that Jack right there that just got... Yeah, that's Jack. Going back to his house. Yeah, because look, that's the car. I think that... Yeah, that's the police car that he was just in. Noons just left. So yeah, that was Jack. Who the hell just yelled? Someone just yelled. Oh, it's probably Dylan. Maisie's probably over there telling her to shut the F up. Look, they're all moving. Look. They're all walking that way. So where do they go to? Where do they go before they end up in the police department doing their bullshit interviews? Where do they take off to? They should have instantly put them in a car and just brought them to the police department. Like, why are they allowed to go and hobnob first? That Hummer back there just keeps popping back and forth. Look how slow everybody's going, being nosy, rubbernecking. Holding up all that traffic on that street. Look at that. Jesus. There's still some people back there. There's more people walking that way, though. Some of them are getting in a black truck, it looks like, maybe? The house looks so big from this angle. Wild how much space it used to take up. Yeah. They were all at the same hotel getting their stories straight. The Chapins too. The Chapins were there. Same hotel. It was the next night that they go. I think it was it that night? The next night? Or maybe it was after the memorial. I'll have to go back in the book and see what they told there in their interview about them shutting down the frat house and nobody allowed to leave and everybody had to put their phones up. And I'm like, bro, yeah, y'all sound sketchy. Y'all sound sketchy as hell.
See if they want us to do anything else. We're just running security at this point. So.
These two houses are staying inside. I haven't talked to that house yet, but one gal came out and she went into.
No, what's sickening is making your children go back to the same university where their brother was just brutally murdered. And again, not giving a shit that he has to look out the window at the house where his brother was killed the rest of his college career. Forcing them to go back and literally playing the Ethan card to make them do so. On top of that, they keep Ethan in the basement and now they go buy twins instead of triplets. So maybe know some things before you act like we're the bad guys. See, we're the ones over here actually taking it for the victims who can't speak for themselves, while a bunch of these families are just out here trying to save their own faces. They really gave a shit, then they would actually give a shit. And she's made it very clear how much she just doesn't give a shit. Okay? Okay.
Well, they just
I saw that. So, because I think that, I don't know which way that print went. I'm sure you're looking out this way. I'm sure if there's a vehicle, it's gone by now, obviously. But,
who's he talking to? Can't tell who he's talking to.
I'll turn that off.
Okay, see, this is the part. These get moved. I feel like my timestamp things got moved. Let me read that one more time. The other one was in the wrong spot. Did that say 16? Okay, so this one is right, I think. Yeah, this one's right. I didn't silence it for some reason. They're not letting us hear what he's talking about. So there must be something coming over the radio, maybe? The dispatch thing, maybe? Why can't we hear this conversation?
We'll do things next.
There's Jack.
huh?
Was that group of people still getting to the police station?
I'm not sure what they were doing, what the captain asked them to do. I'll go ask
You see, so he's wanting a ride down to the station instead of driving his Volkswagen? I guess I didn't catch that before. Why aren't you just driving your car, bro? I mean, I understand if you're upset, but why can't you just drive 2 miles down to the police station?
Huh. How's your camera?
Okay, yeah, this is where we're going to see them start talking to 1112. You probably need to learn things.
Is everybody that lives here? I know it says your one friend that might have left.
What's crazy too is they end up like breaking this camera in the process of all this stuff, which is wild. Like, how do y'all not know?
Sure, you can sit up you. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. I'll have you guys just stay here for a little while, if that's all right. I don't want anybody coming and going right now. I see you guys have a camera here.
Yes.
Do you have any other cameras?
No, just that one.
Just I want to know how big of a picture does that get?
It
From
just
MSD?
like the road, like it cuts off here, but it shows.
Okay.
Everything.
And are you guys able to get copies of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on an SD card.
Okay.
So
We also have an app.
oh yeah, we also have an app.
Okay. Do you mind if I can get a copy of that? Is that cool?
How would we do that?
I'll give you an email.
Okay.
And then you guys can email us that. Or whose camera is it?
It's mine.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the email that you?
Let's go with R. Snyder, SNYDER.
SNY
DER
DER
at ci.moscow.id.
ID.
Yep. .us.
See, some people were mentioning this earlier too. And I do remember them saying, I remember a lot of people talking about him in a white Hyundai Elantra in the very beginning of this. I need to go back and find all that stuff. I need to go back and find all that. I do remember that.
Yeah, it's going to do that.
Perfect.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Thank you. And if everybody's okay here,
Yep.
If you guys need to leave or something like that,
Right.
just let us know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you so much.
thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, 34 minutes, I think this. Yeah, he turns it off for 34 minutes right there. Oh, somebody's TV is loud. Hold on a minute. My kid had his video game up way too loud. Yeah, it was off for like 34 minutes. So I don't know if he like took a break or what that was all about, but it's 34 minutes that it was off.
Should be your security.
Yeah, I don't know why they were turned off at all. There's like several different times he does it. "34 minutes is a long time." I mean, I'm sure they do, but I don't think it would be like an hour and a half. Yeah, exactly that. Disgusting. And she literally says in an interview, Ethan would have wanted that, and we played that card. So you manipulated your children in their most vulnerable point. Yeah, good job, Mom. No, thank you.
I was just talking to my writer. He goes, I mean, 2 for 1, and usually happen where there's multiple people at once. There's a word for it, I said.
Dude, and well, once we were just like knocking on wood, it's been since 2015.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's crazy.
It's hard to make out what Snyder is saying, but it sounds like they're talking about like situations, and he's the guy that he's talking to, mustache. He's saying something about how they haven't had something happen like this since 2015. I think he said.
We're so lucky.
Cheers up there.
Was that Coeur d'Alene? Is that where the ISP guys, homicide investigator, are from?
think it's the crime tech people. I think it's the crime tech people. Like I was trying to probably have one.
So it's almost 2.
It's Boise, Idaho. And they probably have one hotel or something on the east side.
Is he doing okay up the stairs?
Yeah, checked it a minute ago.
Somebody's in the house.
Did he get him?
Who's in the house? Because they're saying somebody's upstairs. Is he okay upstairs? So who the frick is in the house?
Is he doing okay up the stairs?
Yeah, checked it a minute ago. Just one call if you need anything.
Did he get a hand warmer?
I offered to eat one.
Oh no.
You have your hands in the air anyway, right? So I got gloves now.
Yeah, and see 5 minutes. Why? Why? And why is this silent? I don't know why they have such things that are quiet.
Hey, did you guys just call us?
Notice the camera's gone. Watch whenever he walks upstairs, the camera's already not there. And notice, and so we know that Mallory does something with the camera. There's like a report where he goes in and takes the camera. So they would have already shown him popping in, taking the camera and leaving if they wouldn't have blocked out the 34 minutes. Because look, it's gone. It's hard to see because they have it. Which I don't know why they're blurring this. Everybody knows his freaking address. Like, quit playing. Quit playing. Look, it's gone. They already undid it. It's already not there.
Hi.
Hey, did you guys just call us
Oh, no.
about the video footage?
Oh. She's coming.
Good, thanks.
I'll call you back, okay?
Take a shower?
Okay, bye.
Okay. Did you call the cops? Did you call the cops about the footage? The cops.
No?
No.
Awesome, thank you. Hey, can you excuse me? Hey, when she gets out, I still haven't received
Corner Club hoodie.
a video from her, so I don't know if it didn't go through or what. Just let her know that.
Okay.
Thank you.
And silence. Why? What can they possibly be talking about that we can't hear right now? So ridiculous.
Hi, guys.
And then my dumbass puts the mouse right there on the screen while it's recording. That's not me now. Somebody should look at the internet more often and actually see that people were taking like photos and videos of the sky that exact night and posting them on the internet. But, you know, maybe not following mainstream media. And
No.
you'd learn that. I wish that we would see who they're talking to. Sounds like a chick. You'd think. I know a lot of people are asking for communications. like it's not silenced. We can hear noises, but whatever they're saying right there, they're not very far from him, and you still can't hear what they're saying. Oh no, I have to make up words to make a point because I don't have my own. Then leave. Bye. There's a lot of standing in silence here. Yeah, I don't get that. Either side. The state should have been like, hell no, we're taking this shit to trial and putting him down for everything that we got. Well, it's because they don't have nothing. So they both just like took a stupid way out. I don't understand it. It should have gone to trial. They should have had to put all their cards out. Everything should have had to been out. The way that this is being handled and there's still no answers to anything, I don't comprehend how this is like, and how is this how an investigation's protocol is? How can we have the prosecutor stand up after a plea deal and be like, yeah, we can't answer anything. Yeah, no, we didn't find that either. Yeah, we were looking for that, didn't find it. Maybe try answering something.
Yes. We're going to do a neighborhood canvas.
Well, when you use the word Kohberger, I instantly don't give a single shit what your immature little brain has to say, because you had to use a made-up word to make a point. We use something called English here, not made-up Delulu verbiage. So there's that.
So I need to know
There's
who's
Lanier.
available here to start with me.
And I can.
Well, Snyder's done a lot of it already, broski.
Yeah, they're going to do the scene. We're going to walk around and look at cameras. Did you just hear that radio transmission just a minute ago that somebody...
that was
Your
unrelated.
band. Goodbye.
Oh, it wasn't to do with this.
I did have a camera up here, and they were going to be emailing me the footage from it. It just comes out this way, though. So,
okay,
the house.
Yeah,
is-
getting footage from that
it's
camera
up, yeah.
was like
The one on the other side.
so
right,
much
right
back
there.
and forth. The reports are wild how much they had to deal with. And then it was like, what? It was in like 5-minute segments.
There was a party last night.
See,
At that house.
there's a party last night at that house. You heard him?
Did you just hear that radio transmission just a minute ago that
Yeah,
somebody...
that was unrelated.
Oh, it wasn't to do with this.
I did have a camera up here, and they were going to be emailing me the footage from it. It just comes out this way, though. So,
okay,
the house is that one.
It's
Yeah.
it's the one on the other side, right?
One
The gray one up
here.
there. How many people live in that?
A bunch. There was a party last night.
There was a party last night.
House.
See, where did they get that part from? Like, I know that like certain portions were said about everyone meeting up at 11:22 by Xana. Xana was texting everybody to get over there to pregame. But then they instantly went over to those apartments where the pictures were taken. And again, there's 34 minutes that we don't see, but Snyder didn't stop it to talk to really like anybody. So why is he going around saying there was a party at that house last night? Because as far as we know, he hasn't spoken to anyone. So he probably shouldn't be repeating things.
But
Okay. I don't know the names of the victims.
Why is everybody whispering?
tell you more over here if you want.
And then they're going to silence it. They cut it off for 7 minutes. So while he's having this discussion, you don't hear nothing. They cut it. Like it's not there. Just silence, which I don't understand. Why are we having silence about getting the camera footage from these people?
Phone number for you. And just confirming no one's heard
Somebody
anything,
needs to learn how to use
no one
Google.
saw
we didn't hear-
anything,
yeah, we didn't
nothing
hear
like that.
anything,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and all your guys' roommates were here last night? You weren't?
She was next door.
Across the street? Okay.
So why weren't we able
Okay,
to hear what they were
thank you.
talking about earlier?
We'll get that set.
I appreciate it.
It shouldn't have been an option at
Yeah.
all. I agree with that.
They left at 3 a.m. and then they came back around 5 a.m. And we all came home around like.
You think knock on our door, person?
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
So the cop is talking to 2 people at one time? Because I heard a dude and a
Okay.
chick.
Her room is like right next to her.
And that was till about 5 a.m.?
Well, they left at 3.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Have you talked to all your roommates and stuff like that?
Yeah. We
Okay.
kind of got the whole. Nobody know what's going on. Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody hear anything last night? Anything like that?
Go to the documents. Like, if you're just going to continue to argue with people, whatever, it's obvious how not knowledgeable in this case you are. I'm just going to get rid of you because you're just repeating the same bullshit that you have no proof of anything. The documents show that there were several other DNAs that belong to males, not just in the house, but on the sheath itself. Why are you playing like you don't know this, but still coming out here and arguing? You have to actually have knowledge of things if you're going to try to make a point. So again, go to the documents. They're all public. You can go to the website. Look, broski, I will literally give you the website right here. Go do some actual reading. Stay off of freaking Vinnypolitan. Stay off of News Nation. Stay off of anything. Stay off of my channel. Go and read the documents yourself. Then come back and try to have an argument. Maybe then we'll listen. Because right now you don't know literally anything. Go figure it out. They're all labeled. I mean, if you got a brain, you can figure it out by context by reading the title. Go. Fetch. Jesus.
Suspicious this morning.
I fell asleep
don't.
around like 11, and then
Obvious.
I woke up around like 2 to like some yelling.
At 2?
Yeah, around like 2 or 3 to like some yelling. But it didn't sound like it was right over here.
That's
It sounded like
pathetic.
it was more down this way.
Okay.
So I don't
You're
really
like
know,
5.
but that's really all I've ever heard. So
What was your first name, man?
Mhm.
And last name? And did birth grade.
99.
Like, if you're not going to listen to me, listen to the prosecutor. You want to be so on the guilty side, go pull up any recent interview from Bill Thompson. I mean, that's really all you need. I mean, damn.
Phone number for you?
Yeah, it's always a bunch of stupidity. That's all it ever is. That's all
What's
they
your
have.
address here? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
They sure know how to blur people into a
If anything
video.
else comes up or if anybody remembers anything, make sure you guys give us a call, obviously.
Yeah. You will.
Yeah. Because we want some truth. This is where I was really hoping that we would see somebody that had a camera because I'd love to know what the hell Payne's talking about. Unless he's lying, which he's probably lying. I hate steps like that.
Moscow police.
Thank you for bringing that up. I've been wanting to do a video on this case right here. There is a man who was interrogated by the police thinking that basically they were accusing him of killing his dad. His dad was alive. His dad was alive and well. They had this man so mentally broken. They brought in his dog, was threatening him with his dog. They even made the dog cry at one point. They hurt the dog's paw or something in the interrogation. They've got this guy like pulling at his t-shirt, grabbing at his freaking hair. He is losing his ever-loving damn mind because they convinced him that he killed his father. He had ended up admitting to it and all kinds of shit. Turns out his dad was alive. These cops are pieces of shits. I'm glad you brought that up. I cannot wait to go over that case. It is so screwed up. People that sit there and be like, oh my God, why would anybody admit to anything? Be lucky that you don't understand. Be lucky that you have had such a silver spoon fed to you. God damn. I can't stand stupid people. I really just can't.
Moscow police.
Hey,
Hi there.
how's it going?
Good. Ryan with Moscow. Last night, did you hear anything, see anything? No. Do you live alone in here?
That's true too.
Okay.
I mean, look at John Benet Ramsey. Look how many sick freaks. Maddie McCann too. Look how many sick psychos admitted to those cases, and they had nothing to do with it. They just wanted the attention. There was a guy that was labeled, like, I think the most prolific serial killer of all time because he confessed to a lot of things that he didn't do. Like, he would be asked about the cases and he would listen to the details. Some of them, even though he didn't have anything to do with them, was able to like bring them to where the bodies were based off of listening and like talking to other people and digging up information just so he could get the attention. And he really only did like maybe like 5 murders, which is already horrible. But he confessed to like over 200 or some shit like that. Dude was crazy. He just wanted the attention. People are wild. People do crazy shit.
No screaming, no yelling.
No.
That's suspicious.
I didn't know anything happened until the text that I got, so
Okay.
Just letting you know.
That too.
All right. Well, if something comes up, if you see something, just call, okay?
Is this the area?
I can't really give you any information. Sorry.
That's fine.
You can't tell him that's the house
Okay,
that happened
thank
in.
you.
I think
Good
you
luck.
probably
Thanks a lot.
could. You just probably couldn't tell him what happened there. What do you mean you can't tell him yes or no? That's wild.
Moscow police. Hi.
She's coming back. Sorry, I'm also sitting right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's 2 of us in there.
Okay.
I wasn't home last night.
You weren't home last night. Where were you?
I was at Beta. Oh, there she is. We want to go over there.
Okay, yeah. You weren't here. You didn't stay here last night?
No, I
What time did you get home?
I probably got home around, I want to say 7
7 a.m.
p.m.
p.m.
yesterday, and then today I got home maybe around like 12:30, right when you guys kind of got here.
Okay.
Yeah, I live here.
You live?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, see.
No, I got home I think at like 9:30. I was letting my dog out throughout the night, but I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Can I ask like gunshot? Is that what you're asking?
Just anything suspicious. Any yelling, any screaming.
It's interesting that she says that because that's what Christy's niece told her on the phone. When Sabrina called Christy, she said that she thought that there was a party there last night, which is the same thing that Snyder just said, even though we haven't heard anybody even say that, but it's interesting. And that it was a party that had gotten pew-pewed. And that's how Kaylee had died. So it's interesting that he says that. Now she says this, especially with that 34 minutes missing. We don't know who the hell he was talking to.
Any fighting, nothing, any cars peeling out, anything idling outside for a long time that you noticed, nothing like that.
No, the house was pretty quiet.
Yeah, there was actually a lot of people talking about it.
People over like Friday.
It being that.
It was really
quiet. Like it says that in the Yik Yak, on top of like a cartel thing, it being substance related, Emma Bailey's name being mentioned within the first few hours in the student channels on Yik Yak, that situation, the pew pew at a party thing was also being discussed.
Quiet yesterday.
Okay.
So no.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. I will say those girls over there, I don't know, you've probably seen us staring through the window.
Okay. It's upstairs?
Yeah,
Okay, thanks. Hey guys. Okay. Can you guys, is it okay if you guys walk for now? We get it.
we're gonna have to find a place to park.
Okay, because there's a chance if you guys want to use your car later that this road's going to be completely blocked off from people going or leaving. So it might be best for you guys to walk. Just that way you can at least leave if you want to later. But
Okay, yeah,
we're having a big trailer come. So
all right. Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for all.
I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah, he just walks up in this house. It gets real purple here in a minute. He doesn't ask for like any of that from anybody. He just gets their information like from word of mouth and doesn't check anything. One second. My doggies wanted in here.
Hey guys. Hey, I'm Ryan with Moscow. Who all lived here? You four? Who was all staying here last night? Everybody was? Okay. She mentioned that somebody heard or saw something maybe.
I was walking home from the club at 3 a.m.
Okay.
I really don't know. Drunk.
Yeah.
Like I think it was. I don't know if it was music or just some like a loud noise. But at 3 a.m. I was walking. Like,
And you just heard something from where?
yeah, I don't know
He
if
does.
It was music or like,
Do you know where you heard it from? Where it came from?
no, I was just walking right there, and then I just walked home.
Okay.
There was someone just being loud. Was it Xana's? I don't know. It just was loud.
Was it like?
There's apparently, it's a majority students, but there's apparently people with kids there too. Apparently. I haven't seen any of them with children. Maybe it's in like the apartments. Maybe, but as far as I can tell by how like packed all of these parking areas are in front of these houses, these are students. Definitely students.
Like music playing on the speaker? Was it someone singing something?
Really drunk.
Okay. And that was at 0300 or at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Get my phone and tell you when I got home.
Yeah, that'd be great. What was your first name? What's your last name? And phone number.
Sorry, dog.
I'm a canine handler, so it probably smells my dog.
He's the canine handler.
2:34, but I went from the club to And then walked home, so I'm pretty sure it's around 3 like around that time.
And heard you think it was music up that way?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you guys. If you hear anything, obviously give us a call. Okay.
Do you have any updates?
I can't. I'm sorry. You guys are just gonna have to wait for it all to come
How
out.
long are you reserved?
Yes, you guys.
There's
are
been alerts
safe.
sent
I
out
mean,
by now. It's
I would just make sure that you
3:35.
guys stay with each other and everything like that. Okay.
Welcome, Charmed. You guys don't forget we're doing our members only Monday tomorrow. Don't forget. It'll be like around sometime it'll be between 6:45 and 7:45.
Stuff, but you guys are safe. As of right now, we don't know exactly what everything that's going on. So
Is anyone in the hospital? Can you tell us that?
I can't tell you guys anything. I apologize.
Tell me exactly what narrative is that I'm presenting. I'm showing you a damn body cam video that I had nothing to freaking do with, that I didn't work the case. I'm literally just giving my opinion on what I'm seeing and speaking based off of the document. So please explain what narrative I'm pushing when I'm just literally watching a video and repeating facts from court documents. You see how y'all come in here and you try to act like there's a narrative being pushed? What narrative? Have you gotten off of this yet and actually gone to read the documents? No, of course not. So I think I am just going to block you because you are exactly what everyone is calling you, a troll. Because you're coming in here with no education on this case whatsoever, doing a lot of this just to be an asshole. There's a lot of people in here that have a difference of opinion. We've all been having a difference of opinion for the last 3 years and seem to all get along just fine. It's when a bunch of little weirdos like you and whoever the little Stevenson's life lady is want to come in here with no facts whatsoever and instantly start insulting people. Whenever you act like that, no one cares about your opinion. When you can speak like an adult and I don't have to act like this towards you because this is me matching energy, then maybe we'll give a shit what you have to say. Grow up. You want to be in this conversation? Grow up. Again, several of us have differences of opinions. We get along fine. We get along fine. I'm so tired of stupid people. I really just can't. I just can't. I can't.
Sorry.
Will you be notifying the families soon?
Will we be notifying the families?
The families.
Yeah, as soon as we can. That's our first goal, right? We don't want any information to get out and then be notified in any other way. Okay. Thanks, guys.
That part. Oh, I have an entire page apparently dedicated to people who hate me. Sorry that I know how to read documents and that your caveman brain can't comprehend it. Not really my problem. People are wild. It's hilarious.
Hey man, Ryan with Moscow. Are you and your roommates?
Yeah.
Mind if I step in and talk to everybody? Just you two?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys hear or see anything last night? Anything suspicious going on?
We did, unfortunately.
Nothing? Okay.
No.
Were you guys both here last night?
Yeah.
Thank you for the gifted memberships, Casey. Congratulations to those of you who end up with those. Again, don't forget we have our members live tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay. What were you guys doing last night? Sleeping? Watch a movie?
Yeah, we were just hanging out. We were just drinking a little bit and just hanging out. Yeah. We were up until probably 3:30.
Yeah, 3:34.
3:34 and never.
Nothing. Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks. If anything comes up, if you hear anything,
Well, thank
call.
you.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
All of the like white noise in these cameras is so loud. Oh, we finally have unblurred ourselves.
You want me to move that for you? I'm guessing you're with ISP or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Darren.
Darren.
That's
Ryan.
Gilbertson.
Ryan.
Okay. Okay, so see, now this is where I saw this and I was like, okay. Like, do we have another copy and pasty situation here, maybe? Because Talbot says that he gets there around like 2:41? I want to say like 2:41. And we just saw Gilbertson. Keep an eye out because I didn't keep my eyes on it the entire time, but I don't see anybody else pull up, but I might have missed him. So let's keep an eye out for Talbot.
We'll probably have.
He should be showing up any second now.
Some trailers coming up.
Okay. Yeah, we were trying to cone it off so it can make the corner at least.
College.
All of them. Yeah. We've talked to these guys here. Most of these that answered over there. Nobody's seen or heard anything out of the ordinary. They were drinking last night with a group of guys at the corner club who live in this apartment over here this way. So.
Okay, so the story that he's telling is not accurate. The story that he just told is that everyone at King Road basically was drinking with the group of guys at the corner club from Jack D's house. And that's not the situation. Like, they were doing like their own thing. And Jack and Kaylee spoke to each other once for like a millisecond. It's even talked about in the report when they're going to the corner club to look through the footage. They mention the fact that like he's at the complete opposite side of the bar from her, staying away from her, and they pass each other like once. So he's automatically giving a false narrative to ISP about the situation. And remember, in Talbot's, he says that Blaker, who's obviously not there at this time, okay, obviously him and Pate are not there at this time. He says that Blaker tells him as he gets to the scene the bullshit about Dylan hearing the male voice say Kaylee's name, and that's never been said either. The game of telephone. It's not good. Thank you for the 10 Wicked. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, it's just information. It's trying to get the truth, trying to get the information, trying to get the facts as much as possible, and not caring about the sensationalism, not caring about what News Nation or any of these mainstream people are claiming, because when do they ever put the documents on the page? They don't. They have something made up from a computer that's typed up by somebody else. When they're talking about anything, it's a PowerPoint presentation. They never just put the real documents up. They never show you their actual sources. It's just a bunch of this. And most of the time they get it wrong. And I'm just so tired of getting it wrong. That's why I just started reading everything myself. It's just too much. But this game of telephone right here with the police is not cute, because this is given already not truth in the very beginning. Dude hasn't even walked over the crime scene tape yet, and he's already getting a false narrative about what's going on. Yes.
There, I came around back when we first got here, and there's a back door that was open with one track of footprints in the snow. But I don't know if they're old
that
or
must
not.
Be him.
Pre-frozen.
Or was that the guy he just saw? Everybody's starting to look the same. Hold on a minute. Who's this
Third
guy?
over there. We can make the corner at least. You want me to move that for you?
Is that the same guy?
I'm guessing you're with ISP or okay.
Yeah.
No, that's
Darren,
Gilbertson.
Bryan.
Okay, so this other guy must be Talbot.
Here, I came around back when we first got here, and there's a back
So who is Talbot talking to right
door
here?
that was open with one track of footprints in the snow. But I don't know if they're old or not, pre-frozen. And then it looks like it came down this way, and there's one footprint that comes off the side here, right by kind of that bigger rock on the edge of the snow there. I did create some tracks coming up originally on accident.
Who was first to respond, or how did the call even come in?
Came in. There's a medical. He was one of the first ones here.
Who is that at the door? Is that Warner?
The one writing the warrant right now. Yeah.
Ryan, sure to be like this in better days.
I know. Yeah.
We are. I can't tell who that is. It's not Blaker. So Talbot's report's wrong. It's not Blaker right there. Blaker is like not here yet.
Oh, we've met. Yeah, we have met.
I think that's the guy from earlier that had the piece of his jacket open. I think that's him. But it could be Warner too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just shortly behind us. So.
Okay, but we kind of got the roadblock so you can make the turn, but we're going to pull you right up.
And then we got the guy back here standing like one of those British soldiers. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay.
We have an officer in the back, and then there is one door we couldn't get open. It's locked with a padlock. Apparently, it belongs to the
It's not a padlock
company,
though.
but it's just padlocked, and they don't think anybody's in there or anything like that. It's just storage. But the house should be clear other than that.
Is it Warner? It might be Warner.
Good.
Because he was one of the first ones there.
You?
He got there right after noons.
No. Surely not.
I was wondering what y'all were talking about. This is people being dumb. Like, come in here with some like facts, like to argue with me. Like now, like I said, we've got the pictures from like when he first moved to Washington, and there's no bug guard on the front of it. But then later on, it has a bug guard. Those are facts that we can discuss because we have proof behind it that we can be like, okay, let's have this discussion. Because now we have the bug guard situation that we've been trying to figure out and do comparisons with. That's coming in here and having differences of opinions and trying to figure stuff out. But people coming in here acting just like trolls, I don't have time for it. I got enough negativity in my life. I've been through enough stress. I just don't got to deal with it.
Mitch Noons.
Yeah, Noons was the first guy.
He's a newer officer. He's good, smart. I'm actually trying to get him to be a DRE, so.
Is anybody inside it?
Do you need any hand warmers?
They're talking to each other back and forth.
Let Aaron know he called me and said to start plugging cameras in. We're going to have to start swapping.
Start plugging cameras in so we can start swapping them out, he said. I guess the batteries.
Yeah, they just got here.
Okay, thank you. I'll be right there.
That was Roger's voice. And they got Snyder all over the place. He's running everywhere. No, and that's why I've been looking, like as they're doing like their 360 around, I'm looking for it because I know we've got the photo of it, but we've also had photos come out of them like walking around the whole house, and I haven't seen it. I've been trying to find it so that we can get like all of the information on that too. I've been looking. I don't see it anywhere. Hold on one second. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Dude, don't stop. There's ISB. See, it's 241.
I'll start moving these for you. I think he's going to come move his pickup too. So.
That would be ISP's like forensic, what you call it, forensic trailer. This dude's had to have been tired at the end of his shift. Dude's all over the place. He said that in this video? I'm going to go Control F in the transcript.
Yeah.
If it made one. Oh, it did. Okay. So let me show y'all this. Okay, so this is where I am streaming this from. This is my copy that I remember. Well, some of y'all might have not heard it. When Connor, the channel that goes by Connor, posted all the footage, there was 6 different parts of Snyder's body cam. One was like a little over an hour, and then the other ones were like a few minutes, but then one was like 25 minutes. I went and took them all and put them in order into one video, and I uploaded it to my own channel so that I could stream it from my own channel. Okay. I Control F'd and to look for blood, and the only part of the transcript that mentions blood is at 47 minutes and some change, where it's talking about I just walked all the way around and didn't see any blood anywhere on the handles or anything like that. That's the only, this is the only place in the entire hour and 43 minutes that the word blood is mentioned. It's literally just in here the one time. So I don't know. I know somebody said something about seeing, they said something about blood in a sink. I guess it's possible that the, yeah, see, I do Control F on sync and it's not showing me anything. It's not showing me anything. So maybe it just didn't pick it up, because I know sometimes it doesn't really pick up every little thing that's said. I'll try to see if a transcript pops up on Connor's on Connor's side and see if it's any different. But oh shit, that's the wrong button. But so far, oh, it's in Gunderson's. Okay. I'm gonna go look at it right now on Connor's channel.
Hi. Do you live up in the apartments up top?
Do y'all know if it's in the first, the second, or the third? Because it shows that Gunderson has one right here. This is part 2. Okay, so part 1 is right here. Is it? I'm gonna assume it's probably in part 1. Part 1. Okay, I'm gonna let this play over here until I find it.
No, I'm getting my sister.
You're getting your sister. Where's she living?
That's not me doing that. That's
Do you want to just have her walk down to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I stay here?
Yep. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll move some of these cones so you can back up right here, okay?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, pause. I don't know why I just did that, why it went up. Okay. So the word blood is in the transcript 6. Well, not in the transcript. When you Control F on a YouTube page, it also takes into consideration titles and stuff like that too, because it's on the page itself. So when I Control F for blood on here, the first one is in a title somewhere. Go back to the transcript. See, it just keeps moving it. Okay. This one says there was no issues at formals, so that there's nobody that they should be having bad blood, meaning that there was nobody that they were arguing with, apparently. I just saw it say something about blood in the sink in the transcript. Okay, right here. At 28 minutes, it says, looks like there's some dried blood on the sink, but there's not any around it, and there's no blood droplets on the outside. Okay. Where else does it mention it? Trying to find, looks like there might be some blood in the sink. Okay, yeah. So he mentioned, okay, he mentions it there. Okay, I'll be getting all the parts together so that we can go over that one maybe live tomorrow. That's interesting. I wonder if that's maybe part of the reason why they say they have direct and indirect proof of a cleanup is because there was some sort of dried blood in the sink. Because, I mean, 8 hours, it would dry.
Oh, I meant to tell that news was writing it, but they just walked right in, so. You got something behind you.
They mentioned they mentioned that in there. Let me see. Interesting, yeah. Oh, yeah. The transcript over here says, no weapon we've been able to locate. We haven't moved anybody, but I would ascertain it's probably not here. And this is at 28 minutes in on Gunderson's. And what time is it showing? 12:32. Interesting. Yeah, nothing about the sheath. Let me actually control F that word. Is there anything? Hell no. Not a single one. Go figure. Ridiculous. This is almost over. It's got like 5 seconds left. There it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you'll have a great night. Again, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Let me go ahead and roll this out real quick. Please do not forget to leave a like on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. All right, you guys. See y'all.